Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. To the outside. Catch made by Brown. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll check this down to the running back. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pick up there of 19 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So it might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 14.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, here's Purdy, moving to his right, finding his tight end, Farrell.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Get set. Back around, son. Yellow. Up.
Off the play fake, Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Buccaneers' 41-yard line.
From the 41, it's second and 1.
Outside. 18. What's up? Up.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
They're on 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He completes this one to Mallory. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width.
This one batted in the air and intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Officer! 18! Watch out!
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Get set! Get set! 18! 22! Head up!
Play action. Here's Purdy. Flush to his right. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. And even 30 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set! Get set! 18! Watch out! Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Yellow.
Back to the air again is Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, 1st down.
And 10 at the 18-yard
So
line.
think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Watch out!
Play action now. Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. He'll drop to throw. Open man is Tommy Milano. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. gun. He'll throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First down. First and goal, Tampa Bay.
Back to the air one more time. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. And the defense do it again from the 1. Third down now, and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Buccaneers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Purdy now on second down. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That one into the hands of Turner. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
Get set, get set. Run around, set.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
53.
Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 29, here's second and 5.
Yellow. 22. Watch out. Stop.
Play fake. Now it's Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
10 at the 18-yard line.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Get set, get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow. 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 Stop.
To throw is Purdy. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business first and goal coming up.
17 more yards.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara. In a moment, another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Come on, man up.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Now from a yard farther back, it's third and goal. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Niners 21, Buccaneers 14. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This returnable from the 4.
Well, the onset of fall weather is certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Get set. Yellow.
They go play action here. Purdy. He's got Turner. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. He's going to involve multiple.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Niners need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just get rid of it. And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
And the first down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Here's 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run with a 2nd-round pick from Akers draft. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
The 35-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's into space past the 25. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. And he's going to get out of bounds at least. So the fake spike does yield a completion, but that's a big risk to run there. 2nd and goal from the 1. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you've got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Watch out.
Purdy from the gun. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a 1st carry here for their running back. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Purdy now to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown, and their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That'll give them 8 that time. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll try to pick it up himself. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
Another 3 and out.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
At their own 42-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Back to throw, Purdy. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Niners at 4-3, a game over 500. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again. Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
The throwing here, Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play. He's
got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I think I like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
2nd and 3. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights? That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. The 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal. Trying to run this one in. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll set up a throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Turner's got it on the crossing route.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the 1st half. It's a 1st down.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Outside. Watch out. Get set. Get set. Yellow. Hunter, rise up. Yellow. Spot.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
What's up?
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are able to stretch out their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Niners 17. Buccaneers 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now he's going to step up and run. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. On the left side, it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
More yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
So people playing defense in this one. There's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Bucs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 45-yard line.
What's up? Yellow.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Second down and 3. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall.
Now a timeout signal for them. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And the 49er.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
At the 13-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey
In the final seconds of the first half.
and the Niners would extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. 1 second, all that remains. Now he's going to step up and run.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. It is intercepted at the goal line.
Now he's free at the 35.
And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So this a two-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter.
This taken in right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
38-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A good pickup there, a 22.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football.
Aubrey now for the point after.
It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Buccaneers 21.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Watch out!
Purdy looking to throw. Pass caught by Pearson. Touchdown, 49ers. Ricky Pearson, 41 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Buccaneers 21. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll drop to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
6 yards. Complete to Tommy Malott. A gain of 26 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 49ers 2-yard line.
They'll try again. And this time he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And those 3 rushing touchdown games in this league, you know darn well, those are hard to come by. They're becoming even harder to come by as the years go by, aren't they?
Isn't that the truth? It doesn't matter what you do in terms of game planning. You may be a run-first team, but you're going against an NFL defense. That's some of the biggest, fastest, best athletes on the planet. Hard to do. Cherish that moment, even as he's eager to add to that total.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Well, that's caught downfield by Kittle.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Purdy.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now Purdy.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll get this down to the 10. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Get set, get set. Let's go.
They'll try to run to McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. That's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are able to widen their advantage. Now Moody for the PAT.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
33-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
16 yards.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
8-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Now back to throw. Looking for Brown. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bucs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal.
38. Buccaneers 35.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Get set, get set.
Here's Purdy.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Purdy now to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Purdy will look to throw again here. He's got Ayuk once again.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack.
Yellow. Outside. Yellow.
Throwing here, Purdy.
That is caught by the Italian Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the 49ers will add to their fourth quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 94 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Back to throw. Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Bucs are right back in this football game.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
left with no option here but to throw it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
That's another Buccaneers first down. A gain of 29 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
Back to throw again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Niners will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk, 89 yards. And the 49ers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point try now for Moody.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
That's the score. Niners 52. Buccaneers 35. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
51 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for the Niners,
they improved to 5-3 as they approach the halfway point of this 17-game schedule.
and they will hit the road next.